This is a quick review of the EKG machine. Just on the side here, if you look down here, there's a button to turn on the CPU if this isn't on when you come in. If that doesn't work, and you hold it down for just a few seconds, 1 or 2 seconds, maybe 3, and then down back in here there's a toggle. See right down there, that's a toggle, that's the hard drive and the whole unit, that's the turn on switch. And then over here would be the button to turn the screen on and off. We don't usually turn them off when we leave, but if it were off for some sort of reason or power surge, when you turn it back on, you have to do the control alt delete, and then down below is the password and codes and stuff. So if you don't mess with it too much, in the second stage of logging on, if it's under supervisor, you don't have to use a password, but the first stage is when the password works. Okay, when you want to go ahead and start a test, you can either come down here to new test, or you can come up here to new test. Let's just go ahead and hit that with our cursor. If you want to add a new patient, you just go to new patient here. You can add the data down in here. When you finished adding it, you know, whenever time you see a drop down, you can use the drop down. You don't need to put the height, but the weight would be helpful. And if they have a pacemaker, put that. Then you hit accept, it'll pop up here highlighted. If you already know somebody is here, you can put in their name and see if they're there. Sometimes if the codes are older, they won't have the right number of digits, so you might have to, after you put it in and select it, you might have to add that extra 0 down here, because the old ones from 6 or 7 months ago had 8 digits or 9 digits instead of the full 10. Anyway, so we've got that one put in. It's listed here under test. I just have it for practice. And then you come over here and you select. After you select, it takes a few seconds to boot. Then you come up here and you've got 2 tabs. The first tab is what you open up to. We're going to go with Alexi. And then you come over here and you've got all the other stuff you can pick from. If it's a walking treadmill, then you go all the way to the top and you would pick the Bruce right there. Then you come over here and you want to add the location number, the station number they came from. If they're inpatient, if they're outpatient, then you want to come down here and look to see what department ordered the test on the Epic order sheet, and then you can put that department in there. You can see ER for inpatient. Cardiac area is cardiac rehab, that's number 15. So then after you enter that data, then you can come up here to test and personnel. So then you select what they're in here for. So let's just say this one's chest pain. And then down here you select the test. Select Lexi again. If it's a treadmill, and it's a treadmill with nuclear, you can put treadmill with nuclear, and you put Bruce on the first one, so that'll do that. Then you can come up here and you add who ordered it. If it's one of the cardiac doctors, they'll be in the drop-down list. If it's not, you can type it in. Then after that, you can pick who's the supervising doctor of the day. And then for me, I can just do a drop-down menu for technician. If it's you, then you can go ahead and type in your own name. In the Epic area, when you look under Epic for the order of the test that was done, you put the Epic order number in here. There's 2 Epic order numbers in for nuclears and echoes. One of the orders is under procedure, and that's the one that we put in, the order number, and the nuke med order is under the imaging order, and that's the one that they put in their system. After you do that, you can hit OK right there. And then if you needed to change it, you can come up here. Like if you got to put it in, you thought you put it in wrong, you can go up here and you can check it, and it'll take you back to that whole screen. So then go ahead and hit OK. If you're wondering where to put the patches, this is another primer on that. And then after you've gotten that put in, you can come down here to pretest. You hit pretest, and you notice the screen's changed, and you can see pre-infusion there. That tells you pre-infusion. You can go ahead and hook the patient up at that point. After you hook them up, then you can go down here to enter blood pressure. You hit that. You get this screen up here. you can enter the blood pressure. Boom. You go ahead and you go to 12 lead EKG, and you can hit print, and you print one out, you tear it off, and then you print another one out. When you get ready to do the infusion, you can do, I'll do a second video for that. I'll download this one first.